Hello, sports fan. This is Stephen Hill for Sports Choice Plus, and I'm bringing you a special breakdown. I'm going to be covering some of the big pending moves for the Los Angeles Rams right now. You look at today, the breaking news, obviously, the Los Angeles Rams have released Todd Gurley, their great running back that they've had for a couple of years, and you look at just what he brought to the table when he was healthy for the Los Angeles Rams. Just about 2 years ago, he was the toast of the town for fantasy and also one of the best running backs in the NFL. Unfortunately, that degenerative knee has basically stolen the rest of his career you're looking at right now. Last year, he was a shell of himself, not really getting to the Todd Gurley that we know that can get 30 touchdowns in a season and that can catch out the backfield, things like that. When you look at the Rams, they mortgaged their future a little too many times. When you look at the moves that they've made, not only last season when they made the trade to get Jalen Ramsey, but giving out these mega deal contracts to Aaron Donald, Todd Gurley, Jared Goff, and you look at Brandon Cooks, you're looking at all these guys, they basically tried to pay everybody. And it's coming back to bite them a little bit. And you look at when they released Todd Gurley, that's almost $20 million in dead cap that they're going to have to eat. Moving forward, what's next for the Rams? I believe that the Rams championship window has officially closed. With releasing of Todd Gurley, you lose an identity, if you will, an identity that's going to be able to run the football, an identity behind that offensive line that was one of the best offensive lines just some year ago. And you just looking at the regression of where they've gone. Jared Goff is not a quarterback that I think can lead you to a Super Bowl, even though he got to a Super Bowl. Let's remember the debacle that happened in that Saints-Rams NFC Championship game. They should have never been there in the first place. I think that the NFL has caught up to Sean McVeigh, and I think that all those offensive schemes and things that he did back in the day, just a year ago, the NFL teams are right up on it. And you look at Sean Payton being an extension of Sean McVay as far as being creative with those plays, taking the running back and putting him in different positions where he can effectively hurt the defense. When you look at the wide receiver play where you're making screens, you're making them block, you're making them do different things, you're just being a little bit more creative. And defenses have said, okay, we're going to be creative as well. We're going to be physical with you. So if we're physical with you and throw off the timing of this offense, it's not the same offense. When we saw Jared Goff have to go out there without Todd Gurley and make plays, he could not do it. And we simply saw the Rams defense simply deteriorate before our eyes. And that defense got a lot older, a lot quicker than we expected. And when you look at all the pieces that are basically gone for the Rams defense, they basically traded off or either mortgaged off every opportunity that they have now. They're trying to cut bait and actually save salary cap. But I think the Rams are done. Even though they may sign a couple of players in free agency, it may scrap up to build a team. You've paid too many players and you still have to pay Jalen Ramsey. He's made it very vocal that when he was traded, look, I'm not taking any kind of discount. I'm not taking any kind of hometown discount or anything like that. I want big money from the cornerback position. So unless he's going to play a couple of different positions like wide receiver, tight end, or something like that, Jalen Ramsey wants his money. So I think the Rams are pretty much done at this point. I think that with the 49ers doing what they do, Seattle's always going to be competitive. And with Arizona getting DeAndre Hopkins, this is going to put them behind the eight ball a little bit. And Aaron Donald can't play every position. So unless Jared Goff gets better or Sean McVay helps him do something differently, I don't see this as a good thing for the Rams, and I think that it's a step in the wrong direction. But Todd Gurley's contract, it's hard to believe that just 2 years ago in 2018, he signed that mega deal, and he won't probably be the same player since. What do you guys think? Do you think the Rams are over? Do you think that right now, they're just in a little rebuild mode? Tell me what you guys think, and leave your comments in the comment section so we can debate with you each and every week. And, all the NFL breaking news, what do you guys? What's been the best free agency news so far? It's a lot of guys still out there that can be signed, a lot of guys that the Rams can look at, but they have to bargain shop. Tell me what you think. We'll see you next week. Thank you so very much. And I'm Stephen Hill. Enjoy.